spare change for me is what we hear from the man on the street, who's always wearing those saggy jeans, don't fit properly, with that dirty top, so with one glance we write him off. And he's left thinking there's no place for me here. No, there's no place for me.
The homeless man walks down the road, looking for somewhere to sleep. In his rugged clothes, looking for something to eat. Have we lost our way, trying to find a pay? Have our leaders gone astray? Do we even have a say to make ends meet? We're just trying to find our feet, trying to run the race, trying to find a place in society. It's like they lied to me, can you relate? I'm nothing like what I tried to be. Maybe cause I grew up on a estate. My society fired me, taught me to hate. So I made my own world and in that I was fake. Hello society, why did you lie to me? I think we need to talk, come walk with me. I got a few things to say. From today, I'm taking back my rights, give me back my life. I'm worth as much as anyone else. I'm a part of this world as much as anyone else. But that's not how I felt, it's not how I felt, it's not how I felt. Trying to find a bed to rest my head. In a world of peace, in a world.
I'm trying to find a bed, I'm trying to find my head, sleeping on the streets. I don't wanna beg, yeah, just to get fed. I wanna get some proper rest. People walk past and they look funny, cause I'm in the same clothes and I look bummy. Yeah, it's not funny, need to get money. Got pain in my heart, rumble in my tummy. These times, yeah, I wish I still live with mummy. I'm looking shady, why these people looking sunny? Why they looking sunny? Why they looking sunny?
Trying to find a bed to rest my head. I don't want to beg to get ahead. All I want is to live in a world of peace, in a world of peace.
Any spare change for me is what we hear from the man on the street, who's always wearing those saggy jeans, don't fit properly, with that dirty top, so with one glance we write him off. And he's left thinking there's no place for me here. No, there's no place for me.
Now I found a place to stay, now I found my way. Now I find a place to lay my head. I can see the brighter day, times are looking out for me. I won't rob now, I got that job now. I got a place to sleep, I got food to eat. I'm a changed man, got a new game plan. Now I know I'm free, I'm a human being with dreams. And my dreams are coming true for me and you. Now I find a place to stay, now I find my way. Now I find a place to lay my head. I can see the brighter day, times are looking up for me. Now I find a place to stay, now I find my way. Now I find a place to stay, now I find my way. Now I find a place to stay, now I find my way. Now I find a place to lay my head.
What kind of support do you offer young people that come to you that are homeless?
That are homeless?
That are homeless. So a young person...
Me personally, the point.
And what you do?
Depends on, we're looking at the situation of how old they are, their situation, whether they've been leaving care, and their situation of where they're living. But once they've done that, they would go through an assessment where there would be a home visit, and depending on how the home visit would go would be how they would move on with it.
In terms of the assessment, what kind of things go into the assessment? What do you want to find out?
Into the assessment is quite in detail with, do they drink alcohol, are they in a relationship, what's their family background, what did they do before, and how their confidence is. So there's a target thing where they would grade their confidence on certain issues, money management.
I've done one, so I know. Yeah. So in terms of drugs, do they have any convictions? So you want to find out what their lifestyle is like. To things like the point, maybe we didn't have them 10, 15 years ago. Do you think it's important that we have them?
Yeah.
Because it's like a
because not only is there so many departments that are there to support, but there also is things like they run confidence building courses to build up people's confidence. And with them running through that, we've seen a massive difference with people's confidence that have been on the course that would no longer from when they first come in and not spoken much to now coming in and speaking to every person, whereas before they wouldn't.
Yeah. So a lot of it is about counselling and life skills, because if you put someone in a house, the reasons why they became homeless, they're probably going to happen again.
Yeah, if you don't deal with them problems before they get to that stage, they're not going to get nowhere. They're just going to go back to a situation of being homeless and stuff.
We offer support for any young person who's thinking about taking any sort of substance or alcohol, or who has been taking any sort of substance or alcohol for a long period of time, so it's short term and long term.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your organisation, what's your organisation?
It's KCA.
KCA.
Yeah.
They're above the point, but you're all under one building, basically one umbrella of services.
That's right. So KCA is part of the integrated service, and their main focus is to do with substance and alcohol. So a young person will be referred to KCA from different avenues. It could be through the yachts, or it could be from a social worker.
Okay.
So KCA will do an assessment to get a background information on the young person, to see what different drugs they take, if it's drugs or if it's alcohol, how much alcohol they consume, and whether it's long term and how it's affected them. So an assessment will be done, and a plan will be put in place to see how they can help that young person in the long term. Family breakdown could potentially be a major impact, and the reasons for the family impact could be varied, from a young person wanting to be independent and crossing the boundaries, or it could be from drugs, young person starting to take drugs, or starting to drink and take alcohol and wanting to bring it to the home, and that could be another factor as well.
What are the main causes that make young people homeless? Would you say it's more relationship breakdown, or would you say other factors sort of? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's just it's a broad spectrum.
Yeah.
But generally, it would be relationship breakdowns, I think would be the main thing, you know. And as young people are transitioning into adults, you know, sometimes parents not understanding that they want the independence, and you know, they need to adapt at the same time that the young person is adapting, and the young person wanting more independence and not having the boundaries. You know, maybe not necessarily understanding that, you know, everything they want at that moment in time is not necessarily the best route to go down. Yeah, definitely. When we meet with young people, we assess them and we talk about substance misuse and you know what their issues are with that, and then we work directly with KCA, so we can make a direct referral. But also because we're in the same building, we can sort of have those conversations and access information and share information quite quickly.
Okay. So do you think it's really important that you've got all these different services in one hub?
Definitely.
And if anything, what would you say to someone watching this video that, you know, in terms of letting them be aware of the services that you have?
How would I?
How would you let them know? Because obviously this will be their first point of call if they need that support. So what would you say are the main 3 things that you could offer them?
In terms of support?
Yeah.
Advice and guidance, definitely. That we're going to listen. Also, that, you know, we're approachable. We're not going to judge you. We want to help. You know, that's why we're here. That's why we do the job that we do. And you know, just know that, you know, when you come into the point, initially, you know, what you're getting is not what you expected. You know, but the outcome is that, you know, you have a positive outcome, that we will try and do what we can to get you into work.
Do you think enough young people know about the point?
I think it's widely known, but maybe not everything that's on offer at the point, because people know that, oh, definitely housing, you can come here for or look for work and stuff, but they might not know about the support around, you know, the floating support that housing offer, or the mediation, or the substance misuse services, or young fathers initiative, you know, that stuff they might not know about. But there's loads more services here than just housing.